This video is about issue and redemption of debentures, which will be asked for 12 marks. So here, when a company issues debentures, it usually mentions the terms on which they will be redeemed also. That is, at the end of maturity time, or at the end of the liquidation time, in what conditions or what terms the debentures will be redeemed. All these things will be discussed, or it will be mentioned at the time of issue itself. So basically here you will learn the terms of issue and redemption together. As in issue, generally issue of debenture takes place under three situations. That is, one, it will be issued at par or at premium or at discount. That is, when 100 rupees share is issued at 100, you call it as par. When 100 rupees share is issued at 110, extra 10, that becomes premium. When 100 rupees debenture, share is debenture or share, it can be anything for that matter. When it is when it is issued at 90 rupees, you call it a discount. Okay. Now this is about issue of debentures. It will be issued at par, discount or premium. But when it is redeemed, that is, redemption generally takes place under two situations. One, at par or at premium. Why not in discount is, see, when I redeem, suppose if I'm the company, 100 rupees debenture, if a person is investing, he's got a bond of 100 rupees, and later at the time of maturity, if I return 90 rupees, will he take that kind of a debenture? Will he subscribe that kind of a debenture? Not at all. That means any debenture, when it is redeemed, it will be redeemed at par or premium only. That means 100 rupees or 110 or more than that. Only then people will subscribe that kind of debentures. Okay. Now these are the, having a combination of this will give you 6 cases. That is, when issue of debenture, when issue of debentures, when debentures are issued at par and redeemed at par, what you do? The next condition would be when it is issued at par and redeemed at premium. Then what you do? The next case is when it is issued at premium, redeemed at par, what you do? When it is issued at premium, redeemed at premium, what you do? The next case is when it is issued at discount and redeemed at par, what you do? And when it is issued at discount and redeemed at premium, what you do? So this will give you 6 cases. Okay, now we will learn how to journalize these 6 journal entries. Again, these 6 journal entries will be asked for 12 marks. Okay, yeah. Okay, we will solve the previous year's question paper. This was a supply paper 2020-22. Now give the journal entries for the issue of shares for the following cases in the books of ABC Company Limited. So they're asking you to pass journal entries only for the issue of debentures. But at the time of issue itself, the terms of redemption are mentioned and it is sorted out. Okay, so we have to deal with issue as well as redemption in these kinds of sums. So the first case is issue of rupees 1 lakh, 9% debentures of rupees 100 each at par, redeemable at par. So as I said, each question, each part of the question, each question will have two parts. One is issue, the other one is redemption. As I told you, issue normally happens under par, premium or discount. Redemption will basically be under par or premium. Okay, now let's do the first case. As I always say, please write for each of these cases, for each of these, see, they'll give you 4 and you need to answer journal entries for all this. You have to give journal entries for each of the case. For one case, you will have to pass 2 journal entries. Okay, which means 3 marks for each of the set. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that will sum up to 12 marks. Okay, now let's do the first case. Before I do the first case, I will tell you the basics 2 journal entries which you need to write for all the 6 cases, irrespective of what is asked. Okay, you have to follow the same step. The first journal entry is bank account debit to debenture application. I'm writing it in short form. Deb means debenture. APP is application. Okay. ALL, if I write, that means it's allotment. I'm just using short forms here, but in the exam you'll need to write it fully. So to debenture application and allotment account. Okay, so the first journal entry is bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account. See, only for this sum you will have to club application and allotment stage together. Okay, when I receive application money, the journal entry is bank account to debenture application account. The same thing I've done, but I've added even allotment here. So the narration would be being application money received. Okay, now let's read the question. What does the question say? Okay, before I even go to the numbering, let's finish off the two journal entries. So this is your first journal entry. The second journal entry is after I receive application money, I need to transfer it to debenture account, 9% debenture account. Excuse me. So the journal entry would be debenture application and allotment account debit, okay, to 9% debenture account. Okay, this is a basic entry. That is, the narration would be being application money transferred to where? 9% debenture account. Or you can just write debenture account. Okay, now after you write this these two journal entries has to be written for all the 6 cases. Just that you will add a few, add or delete a few journal entries into it. That's all. Just include a few journal entries depending on the cases. Okay, now let's go to the first case. The first case says issue of 1 lakh, rupees 1 lakh. Again, you need to see this properly. If they give rupees 1 lakh, that means that's the debenture amount. If they just mention issue of 1009% debentures, that means they've given you the number of debentures, which you will have to multiply with the value. Yeah, you don't have to multiply because they've given you the debenture amount. So issue of rupees 1 lakh, 9% debentures of 100 each at par. So you have to first, as I said, each case will have 2 parts. One is issue and redemption. You try to, analyze each part separately. Now, issue at par. Okay, always remember, when it is issued at par, you do not do any changes to the journal entry. It will be the same. Okay, only if it is issued at premium, you will add a step here to the second journal entry to securities premium. As I said, the premium is an income for you, so you're crediting it. So it will be to securities premium. Okay, and then if it is issued at discount, then you will add one step, discount on issue of debentures account debit. Okay, because discount is a loss or expense for you, so you're debiting it, so it will come on the upper column. So depending on the question, you all can go ahead. I repeat, when it is issued at par, do not make any changes. If it is issued at premium, you will write to securities premium. If it is issued at discount, then you will write discount on issue on debentures. Okay, now I'm done with the, see, it says issue at par, so I will not do anything. Then go to the redemption part. It says redeemed at par. Again, when it is redeemed at par, you do not make any changes. You will leave it alone. You just leave it off like that. Okay, when it is issued at par, don't do any changes. When it is issued at premium, add to securities premium. When it is issued at discount, you will say discount on issue of debentures account debit. Okay, if it is redeemed at par, do not make any changes. If it is redeemed at premium, then you will have 2 steps. One is to premium on redemption of debentures. I repeat, you will add here to premium on redemption of debentures, and when you redeem it for extra rate, that means you incur a loss. So it will be on the debit side again. Loss on issue of debentures account debit. Loss on issue of debentures account debit. Okay, now the first case we are done. It is issued at par, redeemed at par, so I didn't make any changes. Now you have to go with the numbering. Bank account, always remember, the amount that you receive here will always be at the issue price. Okay, bank account means issue price. Now what is the issue price here? The company is issuing 1 lakh 1 lakh, that means they've given you the debenture amount. So I can directly write 1 lakh. I'm receiving 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Narration would be being application money received. After you receive the application, what will you do? You will transfer it to allotment. The same 1 lakh will be transferred to allotment account. Okay, yeah, that's all. You have to just remember this. Always bank account, you will enter it at the issue price, and this 10% or 9% debenture, now what was given in the question will be at the face value, the original value. Yeah. Okay, next let's go to the second case. Again, before we go to the second case, I told you will write off the basic entry. Now what is the basic entry? Bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account. Okay, yeah, then the next entry would be debenture application and allotment account debit to leave a gap, okay, because you don't know what you will fill there. So just leave one or two lines, one line, and then go to the next one. Debenture application and allotment account debit to 9% debenture account. Okay, clear? Now go back to the question. Now your second